ever been in a relationship where whenever you did something, your partner just didn't appreciate it enough as you thought they would? If you did something else, they just didn't feel like you are doing enough, and then you just end up being like, why is why are they not appreciative? Why do they not appreciate the little things that I do? Hello guys, how are you? My name is Sheila. Welcome back to this channel. It feels just like a good day to look good. Can you imagine? I've done all this makeup to go to bed. Not really. I was taking some photos. I hope Zinakapoa. I don't know. Anyways, I was taking some photos and then I just thought, oh my god, this makeup is awesome. I have to do a video. And yeah. So I made a video of this episode, but then I didn't think it was looking so good. I was just looking some kind of way, so I decided to redo it again. This is like way later on. Let's get into the love languages, the 5 love languages. So the 5 love languages were invented by a guy by the name Dr. Gary Chapman. He's a marriage counselor, and he's written a lot of other books like The Apology Languages and many other things that I don't know if I'll be talking about. Today, we'll be talking about the 5 love languages. So, have you ever been in a relationship where whenever you did something, your partner just didn't appreciate it enough as you thought they would? If you did something else, they just didn't feel like you are doing enough, and then you just end up being like, why is why are they not appreciative? Why do they not appreciate the little things that I do, or the big things that I think are big things that I do? But the thing is, everyone has different love languages. So what I mean by love languages is how someone likes to receive and give love. So many people have different types of love languages. The way that you love to receive love is not the same way that someone else does. And if you do the same things that you want to be done to you, it could not mean much for the person that you're doing this for, because maybe their love language is different. So probably your love language is words of affirmation. You want to be told all the time that I love you, that you're the best person I've ever met, that you look good and all that. And you try to project these words of affirmation to your partner who maybe has a love language of quality time. For them, it won't mean that much because their love language is quality time. So unless you learn what their love language is, you will never truly be like satisfy them in giving them love. So if your love language is words of affirmation and their love language is quality time, what you need to do is learn how to give love with quality time, because that's how they like to receive love. And what they have to learn is give love with words of affirmation, because that's how you like to receive love. So each of us has different love languages, and I don't think it would be that cool to have a partner who has the same love language as you, because then you guys would just be doing the same things over and over again, and I think that could get boring over time. But that's just me. Anyways, let's get into the 5 love languages. So the five love languages are: 1, words of affirmation; 2, acts of service; 3, quality time; 4, giving gifts; and 5, physical touch. So let's start with the words of affirmation. So for the words of affirmation, people are the kind of people who want to be told that they look good, that they are the best that this person has ever had. Encouragement, praise, spoken affection. These people just want to be told about like everything. If you're going to be giving them a gift, you have to like tell them like everything that they have to be given. It has to be told. It has to be from like words. That's why it's called words of affirmation. So for people like this, you'll find that the significant other should do things like write notes for them, or maybe write messages, cute messages like, hey, have you had lunch? Just wanted to check up on you. How are you doing today? Those kind of things. These people also, you can like write notes when you wake up in the morning and leave them on the side table, or you could even like write something on the mirror with your lipstick. But then you know how hard it is to clean lipstick from a mirror. Oh my god. Ugh. Anyways, so for people like this, it's they the thing that could really turn them off is criticism and harsh words. These are kind of people who don't like to hear the harshes of words. These are just people who want to be told the good things, just nice, calm things, Yeah. So those are just the words of affirmation people. Let's go to number two, acts of service. So I am an acts of service person. So I'll give an example with me because while I'm already here, I can already like give examples of words of acts of service. So for a partner who has someone who likes to receive love with acts of service, they could be doing like little chores for them. The kind of people who you will want to do things like when they're asleep, or you can make them breakfast and just leave it on the table or just bring it to their bed and then write a simple note like, hey, I had to go like for a run in the morning, so here's your breakfast, or something like, hey, I had to leave for work early, but I made you breakfast, or something like if they had a long day, you can just like decide to massage the feet, or if you can see that their car is kind of dirty, you can just take it to the garage to get cleaned without even telling them. And then when you come back and then they see, they'll be like, oh my god, you just took the car to the garage for me, like, thank you, baby, thank you. Anyways, or you could like make dinner, or maybe clean their house without them telling you, like the little things that really matter. Like for them, it's like realistic things, the kind of things that just don't need you telling. So when you do these kind of things without like them telling you, it's just really magnificent for them. So these people hate laziness and broken promises. Like if you say that you're going to do something, they expect you to do this something without them like pressuring you to do it, or keep on reminding you to like do it. Like for them, if you say you're going to be doing something, they expect you to do it without like how they're pushing or how they're reminding, like they just believe that you need to keep your word. Basically, that is it. You need to keep your word on what you say you're going to do. And if you keep on making promises that you don't really do, it's just like a complete turn off, and they just be like, no, no, I can't do that. Like talk is cheap. You need to show actions for it. Number three, uh, receiving gifts. So there are these kind of people who like receive love with receiving gifts. So most of the time, people will say this is being materialistic because they'll be like, my girlfriend likes to receive gifts. That's the love language. And then like you don't have money, so you'll be like, oh my god, this woman will make me poor. And sometimes it can be really hard for someone, especially for someone who doesn't know how to give gifts. So, for example, for someone who like wants to, whose love language is receiving gifts, this you can do something like if you've seen that their shoe is like kind of really worn out or something like that, and they really love the shoe, so they wear the shoe all the time, you can just like check out the shoe type and the size, and then you can just go to the shop and bring them the shoe. That is it. That is all. Like you don't need to be aiming too high in the giving of gifts, because well, that is also very hard, especially for someone who doesn't have money. Or it could be something like when you're talking and you hear them say something like, oh my god, I love mutura from that place, and then the next day you just when you're coming home, you just bring them the mutura from, oh my god, you bought me mutura from that place, thank you so much. Or for someone who's having a hard time having receiving gifts, kind of a significant other, what you could do is like every time they mention something from a place, like let's say they say that they love a mango cocktail from wherever, you can just like write that down in your note, and then after a week or something like that, you just bring them the mango from that place, and then they'll be like, oh, you remembered? Yeah, that is kind of really cute for girls, especially like if you do this for most girls, even those who are not are receiving gifts kind of people, to be really nice. Yeah. So these people don't like generic gifts. So if you're going to be giving them gifts, it better be like something personal, something personalized, like something that like a necklace with a name of them or you, or an inside joke engraved in it, like something like that, or a bracelet with a meme that, or a key holder, a keychain with something that is personalized, like an inside joke for you guys. Yeah, something of like that. Doesn't have to be expensive. Doesn't really have to be expensive. So many people have um enclosed themselves in when you give a gift, it has to be expensive, but it doesn't have to, right? Number four, another one of mine, quality time. Ooh, quality time. For people who are quality time people, if it's like a movie date, they don't expect for you to be on your phone. Like if you guys are having a moment like a movie date, don't be on the phone. Concentrate on the movie. If you guys are talking about something that is really personal for either of you, they expect for you to be there in the moment, no phones. Even that television has to be switched off, and like you have to have a heart to heart conversation, an eye to eye conversation, honesty, and just pure authenticity. Basically, yeah. So these people always hate someone who's always busy, someone who's never like ever listening. They just don't like talking to someone or asking for some like someone to like go out on a date or something like that. And every time they like they're always busy and they just never show up. Maybe they just want to text or maybe video call. For quality time kind of people, they just want like a physical moment where you guys can talk, they can look into your eyes as you speak and all that, you know. I've been told to be very intimidating with the eye contact, which is is something that is just in me. I can't help it. Number five is physical touch kind of people. There's a kind of like, have you ever had a boyfriend who is always having a piece of themselves on you, like they either touching your eyes or your nose or just your ears or maybe the soles of your feet, maybe your like knees? Like these people always want to have a part of their body on you. So basically, they are the people who want to be kissing and whatever, like either in public, in private. They want to be given pecks all the time, hugs, and they don't care if it's PDA. Honestly, they just like feel like the physical touch is kind of warmth and safety, you know. This the kind of people will hold hands in public, and when you don't do these kind of things, they feel like they're not loved. Like, are you ashamed of me? Why wouldn't you like hold me in front of people? Like, I just want for you to like touch me, you know. So kind of people who, you, when you're walking, you can just throw your hand around their shoulders and just that. Or maybe when you guys are doing something, you can just like pat their back a little bit, just that physical touch, even if it's just like for like 3 seconds. It's truly like magnificent. Or maybe when you're walking, you can just place your hand on their waist. So maybe when you're talking, they always have a hand on your thighs, or driving, they always have a hand on your thighs. Like, they are just a physical touch kind of people. But when I say physical touch, I don't mean like sexual kind of touch. This is just normal, genuine, pure touches, not the kind that go all that deep into sexual ways. So why is love language important? So most of us have two or one or two. You cannot say that you have all the physical all the love languages, because everyone, you cannot really have all of them. You can have at least two. So most of the us will want to say that they have all of them so that they can be given gifts and quality time and all that and all that. You have to be having two that are dominant, or just one. It all depends on you, but you cannot have all of them. So in love languages, it helps you express your love to your loved one or receive love from a loved one. It also promotes awareness for someone. If you learn your love language, you really start to understand yourself, like your self-awareness, what you like, what you don't like. It starts to make sense little by little. And also it creates empathy. And for someone, like for someone who is not very empathetic, they try to put themselves in your shoes, and then they start doing what they would like for you to do for them. It also creates emotional intelligence. Like, if you start putting yourself in someone else's shoes, you start to like understand life better, other people better, and situations better. Number four, maintains intimacy. In knowing what your partner needs, or how you love, or your partner wants to be loved, it creates this intimacy of like meaningful way. This like understanding what your partner needs, what they dream about in the future, and what they like. It doesn't have to be like a physical intimacy, but then again, if you keep on doing the things that your partner loves, then obviously the physical intimacy is going to come in. So not worry about that part. Number five, shares love in a meaningful way. People don't have to waste time like trying to understand your partner, what they love, what they like love in life. When you learn their love languages, to learn how to like appreciate them, get them what they want, how they want it. So people don't waste so much time in like, what do you love, what is your best color, what, like, you know basic things. So um, the negative criticism or the negative impacts that can come with love languages is that people who have narcissistic behaviors can try to manipulate you using your love language. If you're this person who has narcissistic behaviors, knows that you value quality time, people take advantage of that in order to use you to get what they want. Like, you know how narcissists are, they just try to get what they want in giving you what you think you want. Yeah. So that you can be like a target for narcissists or people like those people who are just not good with their souls. um, Number two, it can lead to pressure for a loved one. Someone who likes to receive gifts can be really serious about the receiving of the gifts, that it could lead to a lot of pressure for the loved one. Or when your loved one is doing all the things that you love to have done for you, they will kind of expect for you to be doing the same, when in some cases maybe you're really so busy, maybe you're going through a situation, or that you just don't have the resources to be getting what they want. So it can lead to also pressure to a partner. Number three, just knowing your partner's love language doesn't fix some problems. I mean, if your problems are deeper than just getting gifts and spending quality time or something like that, then you are not going to fix your relationship with love languages. If your souls are not in sync anymore, or if you guys were just karmic partners, then this relationship has to end, even if you're trying your best to be doing the best love languages, apology languages, and all that. It just the end of it. So some relationships cannot be fixed by love languages. So what you really need to ask yourself in order to know what kind of languages you have is something like, do you like to have your partner holding your hand in public or something, like all the time? Like if you do, like it's really important for you, then it's a sign that your love language is physical touch. And for physical touch, people, the same people who will want to have your t-shirts or your bracelets so that they can wear when you're away, or that they can just wear them on a normal day routine, so that they can like feel you closer or something like that. Number two, do you like it when someone runs errands for you or does something really nice for you, like doing laundry or something like that? That is now an acts of service person. And would you like to like go on a trip or with your partner with no one like there, like just the two of you? That is now quality time. Do you like someone who tells you that they love you all the time, complimenting you on how you look, telling you how hard you work? Now you are a words of affirmation person. Or do you like someone surprising you with meaningful gifts, like your phone just got lost and you don't have money to be getting another phone? Like that is now a receiving gifts kind of a person. So you have to choose two which can work with you. If you don't know what your love language is, you have to like really choose two, because you cannot have all of them in you. I know we women want everything to be like incorporated, but sometimes you just have to choose. In this case is one of those cases. So that is all I have about love languages from Dr. Gary Chapman. So thank you guys for staying tuned, and I hope this was helpful, or will be helpful in the future. So guys, thank you so much. If you think someone would be really would appreciate this content, just share the link, and well, let them watch, and then understand what you're trying to say, and them try to learn your love language or something like that. Anyways, guys, if you haven't hit on that notification bell, it's about time that you do so. Bye, guys. I love you. Bye. Or subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Bye, guys.